Well, here we've got our custom homemade toy hauler. Something Brian and I have been working on for a little while. Just come out here to drop off some stuff for it. And I know 3D Machines have been building one, so I figured, heck, let's show off ours. FYI, this is not complete, where it's kind of a work in progress as we go. We just more wanted it last year, got it to one race. And then it's been colder than sin out all winter, so I really haven't worked on it any. It's 25 degrees out today at Easter, and spraying that if I have the car out. Only snowed on me a little bit today. But, so yeah, this is it. Started out as a camper, and then we cut off everything from the door back. It was sat in the timber for a long time, and well, the camper wasn't in the greatest shape, so we did that, and then we went ahead and added the flatbed piece, because we kind of discussed about having the three-wheelers and stuff inside, and Brian was worried about fumes and things like that, so we decided we'll just have a flatbed in the back, which ended up working out really, really well, because we also added that second axle. This was originally just a single axle trailer, and then we added that one. We still need to do some work on the lighting. It was kind of screwed up last time we did it too. Bought the lights brand new, put them in, they didn't want to work right. We're not sure if it was the truck or what it was, but I think we tried 3 different trucks and got 3 different results. So I don't know. But yeah, this is I believe it's a minivan axle that we threw on here out of 87 Plymouth something. I can't think of what it is now. Voyager, I think that's what it was that Brian told me. And look at that tire. The coons have been exploring this. That's something. And interior is still pretty bare. I can show that off and everything, but it is pretty bare. Oh yeah, we have this wood paneling in here we're going to throw in. But essentially, that's going to be warped. And plus, we've also got the deck wood out here too, because we haven't finished that yet either. But basically, we just kept the table bed here and used that. And then we just have this piece of plywood back here yet. And we have all the cushions and everything. There's up in the shop at the house, so that mice didn't get to them. I think we're hoping on planning finishing this thing this summer. I hope, at least. I don't really know exactly what our plans are, but we'd like to somehow get bunk beds in. I'm not sure if we would decide the back wall or the side wall. This table will probably stay as a bed as it is, but then redo this interior junk because it looks kind of terrible. And put in outlets and at least make it so we can plug in stuff. And then probably make it able to hook up to a generator. But yeah, I think we end up using 1/2-inch plywood on everything except for the floor. I believe it was 3/4. And what are those? Oh, those are the leaf clamps. Then yeah, we pretty well kept the height the same as what it was originally. Looks a little bit lower, but not bad. But yeah, basically we framed out all this inside here, and then we were able to make this original door work with put the original door frame back in, and put barn tin all over this, and then painted it all up. It's not perfect by any means, but we got this thing done in, I want to say 5 days, and then pulled it 3 hours, raced, and then pulled it home. We don't know the last time it had left Iowa before we did this, so because we know it had been sitting in the timber for at least 10 or 15 years. I'm not sure how long Brian said it was. So yeah, I've got to go back to college tomorrow, but I think he's going to do some more work on this, like getting some wheel wells put in, putting the boards back across. I hopefully putting some kind of support on that, maybe off the wheel well, I'm not sure. And then we also need to do something about our ramp, because we had to cut a chunk off there to get the tire in. And this no longer touches the ground, because for us to put the second axle in, we had to lift everything. So front axle got lifted, rear lifted it up a lot. Oh yeah, also we had to add 3 feet to the back of this. We basically learned with 2 3-wheelers on the back of here, plus our sleeping arrangements, there wasn't gonna be enough space, so we decided to add 3 feet of frame onto it. And then that's also why we've added this one support wire out here just to help it out. We're still planning on putting some external lights on this thing too, so we're not at the races and it gets dark, we can still see stuff and load stuff up, no problem. And I think this coming weekend, right now it's Easter, so the next weekend after that, we're going to be racing in, I think it's Bellevue, Illinois, something like that. And we're planning on pulling this down there, I think, as long as Brian gets some of the stuff done he wants on it. Originally we weren't going to take it, so I hadn't messed with it, and I don't think either of us were worried about it, but now it's supposed to rain, potentially snow or sleet, and this would be a little bit nicer, but there's going to be 4 of us, so that's going to be a little bit harder. So we might have a canopy and a tent on the outside of this with a torpedo heater, just kind of see how things go, and maybe we'll change our mind altogether. I really don't know for sure what we're doing, but yeah, figured I'd give a little video about the toy hauler that we've built. I guess one other mistake we made is we put that over there. The jack on the side has unflexed that just a little bit, so we're going to put it somewhere back here in the center. But that's why I've got it sitting on blocks. So I mean, it's not anything too major as long as we know we put it on blocks, and when we get to the races, it's no big deal. But yeah, that's it really. Just want to add some more lights onto it. Just a bunch of little things really. I mean, we could take it to a race right now and sleep in it, no issue at all. But last time I know it rained on us. We had a little leak up in this corner of it, and we think we got all that stuff figured out and fixed. So we'll see how this race goes now, and maybe I'll get another video sometime better when it's actually out. Maybe when Brian has some more stuff finished up this week if he gets to it. It's hard telling. But yeah, that's how we pretty much built our toy hauler. Just cut off the back end and kept the front so we could still have this nice angle on top and everything, and then added all the framing in, tinned it, and we're still working on interior and everything, but that's pretty much it. It's really pretty simple. Yeah, if you get a free camper, it's a lot cheaper than trying to go buy one, which, so I don't know, I'd imagine most people I have on here watch 3D Machines, and he keeps on saying how they could have bought one, but, you know, we'd rather build it with his own hands. No, it's because it's a lot cheaper to do it this way versus spending a few $1,000s. Take a free camper, get some wood, and it's not that bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it for how we did it. Yeah, pretty much nothing else. So that's it. Thanks for watching.